Adaeze was a young beautiful woman living in a small village in Africa. From the moment she was born, she had been blessed with a unique gift, the ability to fart. However, this gift quickly became a curse as Adaeze struggled to control her fat. As Adaeze grew up, her uncontrollable farting caused endless embarrassment. She was teased by the other children, and even the adults in the village whispered about her strange condition. Adese's parents, Chike and Amaka, tried their best to help her, but nothing seemed to work. Adese's inability to control her fat led to her becoming an outcast in the village. She had no friends, and she was left out of social gatherings. Adaeze spent most of her time alone, crying and wishing she could be normal. One day, a new doctor arrived in the village. Adaeze's parents, desperate to help their daughter, took her to him. The doctor listened to Adaeze's story and promised to do everything he could to help her. After a series of tests, the doctor delivered a surprising diagnosis. Adaeze's condition was not a curse, but a rare medical condition that could be treated. The doctor explained that with the right treatment, Adaeze could learn to control her fat. Adaeze began a rigorous treatment plan, which included changes to her diet and regular exercise. At first, it was difficult, and Adaeze struggled to see any progress. But with the support of her parents and the doctor, she persevered. Slowly but surely, Adaeze began to notice a difference. Her farting became less frequent, and she was able to control it more easily. Adaeze's confidence started to grow, and she began to believe that she could finally live a normal life. As Adaeze's condition improved, she started to interact with other villagers more. One day, she met a young man named Chidi, who was immediately captivated by her beauty and kindness. The two began to spend more time together, and their romance blossomed. Just as Adaeze was beginning to feel happy and accepted, disaster struck. During a dinner with Chidi and his family, Adaeze's father returned with a vengeance. Mortified, she ran out of the house, leaving Chidi and his family in shock. Adaeze was devastated. She was sure that Chidi would never want to see her again, and she withdrew from the village once more. Her parents tried to comfort her, but Adaeze was inconsolable. One day, as Adaeze was walking through the village, she ran into Chidi. To her surprise, he greeted her warmly and asked if they could talk. Adaeze was hesitant, but eventually agreed. During their conversation, Chidi revealed that he had always known about Adaeze's condition, and that it didn't bother him at all. In fact, he admired her courage and resilience in the face of such a difficult challenge. Adaeze was overwhelmed with emotion. She had never imagined that someone would accept her for who she was, and she felt a renewed sense of hope for the future. With Chidi's support, Adaeze's confidence continued to grow. The two spent more and more time together, and their relationship deepened. Just when Adaeze was starting to feel more confident, another setback occurred. During a village celebration, her fighting returned, and she was once again the subject of ridicule and whispers. Adaeze was devastated. She had been so sure that she had finally found acceptance, but now she felt like she had lost everything. She retreated into herself, refusing to leave her home. Chidi was deeply concerned for Adaeze. He tried everything he could to reach out to her, but she refused to see him. He knew he had to do something to help her. In a last-ditch effort, Chidi decided to seek out the village elders. He explained Adaeze's conditions and pleaded with them to help her. The elders were moved by Chidi's pleas and they agreed to intervene. They visited Adaeze's home and spoke to her, offering words of wisdom and encouragement. Adaeze was touched by the elders' kindness and support. Slowly, she began to regain her courage and determination. She knew that she couldn't give up, not when she had come so far. With the support of the elders, Adaeze's treatment plan was adjusted, and she began to even see more progress. Her fighting became less frequent, and she was able to control it more effectively. When Adaeze finally felt ready to venture out into the village again, she was greeted with warmth and kindness. Chidi was overjoyed to see her, and the two of them embraced, tears of joy streaming down their faces. Adaeze and Chidi's relationship blossomed, and they became the talk of the village. The villagers marveled at Adaeze's resilience and courage, and they welcomed her back with open arms. Just when Adaeze was starting to feel truly happy and accepted, tragedy struck. Her beloved mother, Amaka, passed away unexpectedly. Adaeze was devastated, and the loss threatened to undo all the progress she had made. The village rallied around Adaeze and her family, offering their condolences and support. Chidi was by Adaeze's side throughout this difficult time, offering her comfort and strength. As Adaeze slowly began to heal from the loss of her mother, she realized that she had the strength to overcome this challenge as well. With Chidi's love and support, she knew she could get through anything. Adaeze redoubled her effort in her treatment, determined to honor her mother's memory by living to the fullest. She worked tirelessly, and her progress continued to amaze everyone around her. As Adaeze's condition continued to improve, Chidi surprised her with a proposal. The two were overjoyed, and the village celebrated their union with a grand wedding ceremony. Adaeze and Chidi embarked on a new chapter of their lives together, filled with love, laughter, and the promise of a bright future. Years later, Adaeze's father Chike passed away. While Adaeze was devastated by the loss, she drew strength from the memories of her parents and the love of her husband. With Chidi by her side, Adaeze found a renewed sense of purpose. She decided to use her story to inspire and encourage others who were facing similar challenges. Adaeze embarked on a speaking tour, sharing her story and offering hope and guidance to those who struggled with their own unique challenges. Adaeze's stories touched the hearts of people around the world. She received countless letters and messages from individuals who had been inspired by her resilience and courage. As Adaeze's speaking tour continued, she began to realize the true impact of her story. She had become a light of hope for countless people, and her legacy would live on after she was gone. One day, Adaeze received a surprise visit from Chidi. He had been with her every step of the way, supporting her and encouraging her to follow her dreams. Together, Adaeze and Chidi decided to start a foundation that would provide support and resources to individuals struggling with similar conditions. They wanted to ensure that no one would have to face the challenges that Adaeze had endured alone. The foundation quickly gained momentum, and it became a symbol of hope and inspiration for people around the world. Adaeze's story has touched so many lives, and her legacy will continue to inspire generations to come. As Adaeze grew older, she and Chidi enjoyed a long and fulfilling life together. They spent their golden years surrounded by the love of their family and the countless lives they had touched through their work. When Adaeze finally passed away, the village and the world mourned the loss of a truly remarkable woman, but they also celebrated her life and the profound impact she had made on so many people. Adaeze's story will continue to be told for generations, inspiring others to overcome their own challenges and find strength to live their best lives. Her name will forever be synonymous with resilience